I want to tell you about not only experiences that I had with the galleries, but things I found out about working with galleries over the years. I want you to understand that my experiences and everyone's experiences are different, just like every gallery is different. The usual commissions, as an example, in a gallery is usually a 50-50 split between the artist and the gallery. Some galleries will want even a little more of the commission than you. The first really great gallery that I was with, they told me they wanted 60% and I would get 40%. And I said, 60%? That's all you're gonna get? You're gonna get 60% and all I'm gonna get is 40%? And they said, well, we love your work and we like to do it. And what I wanna suggest to you is to raise your prices higher than you have done, and we'll make it up past that amount. Past that amount as if I was going to get maybe 70%. They raised them substantially enough, and sure enough, they were right. They demanded a higher price for my work. It escalated my work, and they took that percentage. I took 40%, but it was higher than I would have made if I had a 50-50 split with them, which is normal. When you're working with the galleries, the best way to really work, or like I find in most cases, and remember, only in most cases, because you can't really depend on it, but usually the photographer, like the artist or the painter, basically would provide what they have. It could be the print with the frame and so forth. But most galleries will work with you for a show or certain exhibitions. They should work with you where you provide the prints and take care of the cost of the prints, and they will take care of the framing. Sometimes they'll do that, but the issue also is sometimes they'll want to recoup their expenses. Well, if that's the case, the best way to really work with that is they can recoup their expenses, but they should do it in the way they would usually do it, or the way you should suggest to them is do it after the sale of the first print. They will have usually a cocktail party. If you're smart, you could organize, or they should be able to organize a donation by liquor sponsors or wine sponsors or water or whatever to really kind of let them do their promotion for it, and they supply some of those. It's all part of what I had mentioned in other areas of this talk, that you can really do that with the relationships you build and the way you kind of work and market yourself around, because usually galleries could take care of it, but you should have a relationship yourself, and it's important to build it up that way. Because you could have an event and a gallery thing, you could really make you could make a real happening out of it. And it's a matter of really coordinating it, really organizing it, and doing it smartly. Of course, you're talking about certain kind of galleries that have the capability to do it, but if they know you're somebody who knows your way around, and you should do it like somebody who's not a novice or somebody who's just starting. You have to really approach it like you know what to do, you have contacts, you have the right pull, but you want to make a real event and a special happening out of it, and they do too, because you have to remember, they're spending money for their rent, their brick and mortar setup and so forth, and they really want to get the most out of it. But you remember, my point is with this, is that they should take care of certain expenses, you take care of the other expenses, like I said, the printing for you, the framing for them, maybe if they're paying for the cocktails or wine, then they pay for it. Press or PR or whatever, it can be made as big of an event as you can possibly get. But once again, you should not have to pay out of your pocket, because the gallery should cover it and take it out of your first sales. And remember, most gallery sales are going to be a 50-50 commission.